russellmedia.com.
Hey, yo, what's up? Yo, it's the kid 50 Cent. You're now tuned in to Blow right here. It's going down, you heard me? For the last few years, I spent a lot of time working on my future. Like my Lloyd Banks project, Hunger for More album is already double platinum. Young Buck, straight out of Cashville, sold 1 million copies of that worldwide. And then Beg for Mercy, right as a group, I had to put them out immediately after that album. Like people start to view them differently if you leave them around you long enough with you being the focus and they're just there. They just start to look like they're just your homeboys. You know what I mean? Instead of actually being artists and having talent. Game was actually gonna be dropped from Aftermath. And they brought his project to me, and they asked me, you know, what I thought about it, and I said, I think he's a great rapper. And of course I wouldn't spend my time, energy, or invest money in an artist that I didn't think would be good enough to do what we gotta do. I'm excited. This record is definitely, feel like one of the best records that I'm gonna make in my career. I pretty much A&R this project myself, you know, because I write to what I wanna write to and make the records I wanna make. So it's like, I have them send me CDs without the actual producer's name on it, just got a number on it. CD3, CD4, CD5, CD6, and I sit and scan through the music till I find beats. So turned out a lot of the producers on this album were guys getting their first shot. In LA, I recorded with Dr. Dre out there. Towards the end of me working with him, I began to just do what I want to do with him, you know, because it's almost like you're in a room with someone who has, you know, Lifetime Achievement Award status. This guy's a legend, so you learn to follow instructions. And even though I'm the lead, when I'm in, you know, a G Unit, I accept constructive criticism from Dr. Dre and Eminem because they know how to sell records. Creatively, I'm gonna go different places with my music. And like everybody else, I'm gonna be criticized for it, or people are gonna be critics and judge me in different ways, and it's cool. Like I realize that there's a shadow of doubt that's cast over every artist in between each one of their products, regardless of how good you do or how bad you do. So when you do good, they go, as well, you have an album as successful as Get Rich or Die Trying, they say, yo, you think you could do it again? I like to see the music actually embraced. I like to see how it affects the crowd. I just performed in Nigeria. It's the largest venue I've been in. I had 100,000 people in one place because they wanted to hear my music. Feels good when you say, put your motherfucking hands up, and 100,000 people respond.
Y'all gotta relax, okay? We ain't in Club Speed. This is my motherfucking shit here you breaking. What's up in the back? Let me see y'all put your hands up back there for me. Put your hands up. Everybody put your hands up for me one time. Ladies in the front. We know y'all got love for Swiss. Okay, wait. If you ain't got your hands up, security escort these motherfuckers out. Give it to me, baby. Like some slow pop on top, ride like you in the rodeo. You ain't never heard it sound like this before. So I ain't never put it down like this.
Iraq was a total different experience. And I didn't get paid for it. I don't use it for a press point. You didn't see articles or things out there that, like, where I was trying to capitalize off it, because that's not what I was doing. But where I'm from, people are joining the Army to go to college. People are joining the Army just to, you know, to have stable finances. You know what I mean? So when they do that and then they end up in these situations, you know, it feels like it's crazy, man. Like, and things, you change as a person when you're surrounded by death a lot. I think something changes, your spirit changes. And you're not the same person, because just you gotta constantly think about your fate. You know what I mean? And then what's not being printed or promoted as the war takes place is 5 to 10 people die every day. You know what I mean? And surroundings. So it's like when you go back to the barracks and it's an empty bunk next to you, that changes you, man. Like regardless if you've seen what happened or not, you know what happened. And then pretty much tomorrow's a new day, but tomorrow you wonder whether you're gonna be back on your bunk or your bunk gonna be empty. My lowest point was after I got shot. Not being shot. After I got shot, when I feel like I'm better, starting to feel better, and I reach out to the people from Columbia Records, and I'm not receiving any response. And you see, for me, I don't have a plan B. I have to make it in music. Outside of this, I never filled out a job application before. You know what I mean? All I know to provide for myself outside of this is the hustle. I'm gonna have a hell of a year this year. I'm gonna be about 70% of Interscope's black music. I'm shooting my film. It's titled The Hustler's Ambition. RBK, different sneakers, vitamin water deal. Everything you see me doing now wasn't cool to do 10 years ago. You know what I mean? So you got a lot of artists out there scratching their ass now going, damn, I fucked up, B. Sat here all this time, and then utilize the opportunities that were right in front of me. People's actions don't quite add up to me, you know what I mean? Like when you make a decision to stand next to someone who has issues with someone else, you gotta pretty much be saying you're willing to be a part of that. Where I'm from, we don't stand too close to you. If you got issues with somebody, then we don't wanna be a part of that. We go, nah, you be easy, man, do your thing, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all got real issues. And my issues with him, it ain't rap issues. You see what I'm saying? Like rap shit, you can say a couple punchlines, he say a couple punchlines, y'all resolve that shit. You see what I'm saying? I always run a little deeper. You know what I mean? So if you saying you from the hood like you say, then you making a conscious decision to do that, and you should pay for it like you're a part of it. And everybody else in your circle, I don't have a problem with putting all these niggas out of business.
God damn, if you don't know me by now, I doubt you ever know. Joe Crack, Cook, Terror Errors, The Squad, BX Burr, I'm from the Bronx, that's the birthplace of hip hop, where it all started, that's the Jerusalem. I just always came in the game hard, man. I represented that underground flow, you know, Fat Joe the Gangster, Flow Joe. It's too hard to get play on the radio. I remember cats like MOP like, yo, Joe, you too hard. You never gonna get play on the radio. Well, you know, I'm still a member of Digging in the Crates. We supposed to be doing this Digging in the Crates reunion album. That's Showbiz AG. That's Diamond D. That's Lord Finesse. That's Big L. Rest in peace. And it's OC. I've been grinding for 13 years straight. I had ups. I had downs. My Jose album sell $1.8 million. Had my Loyalty album almost nipping gold, 400-something thousand. So I've been through ups and downs, and I persevered, and I weathered the storm and walked through cold and never let nobody stop me. You know, I was destined to be immortal in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a martyr for hip hop. You know, I'll die for hip hop. I love what I do. Times for the Terror Squad that so many rumors. I just picked up the vibe last month and they said Joe's getting rid of the extra fat. The Terror Squad will never break up. You know what I'm saying? I love Prospect. I love Remy. I love Pun. I love Tony. Like, you know, You know, Getty, you know, LV, this is my family. These are my brothers. And we just family and we just like to make music. Cool and Dre, that's my family. Khaled, crazy. Terror Squad will never break up. Because it's getting loud and they're not going to be able to keep it low, huh? Maybe we'll move to another car or something. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 sons. Little Joey, little Ryan. You know, my son is mentally challenged, Joey, the oldest one. So we deal with him a lot. Me, my mother, my father take care of him. See my wife there, you know what I'm saying? She helps me out a lot, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's cool having my friends and my family together, you know what I'm saying? You need that. You need that substance around you to keep, you know, stable. It feels really, really good that I'm at the top of my game and I work really, really hard to get here. At the same time, I see people trying to take it away from me. I see jealousy like I've never witnessed before in my life. You know, it seems like you're cool when you're an underdog, but when you're making too much hot music and it looks like you're winning, you know, the amount of jealousy you're facing right now is just crazy. It's almost like you're a balloon floating and it's like a little kid pulling a string from a balloon. I feel people tugging me from all over while I'm trying to get my mission accomplished. They don't really realize that Joe Crack is unstoppable.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, I love hip-hop. I love this motherfucking hip-hop game. This nigga here's a little nigga, man.
I need people to really know how seriously I had no problem with 50 Cent. My family with Ja Rule, and Murder Inc. and all them dudes, those dudes is my family. But they never once tried to drag me into their beef or whatever the case may be. So this dude feels like he could tell people who to work with. And he's mad that me and Jadakiss worked with Ja on the New York record. This dude be on interviews dissing everybody, forget every rapper in New York. This dude is dissing Nas, his wife. This Jay-Z and his wife, because he's on Summer Jam talking about, yo, Beyonce, if he don't treat you right, that's disrespect. He is this Little Kim, he is this Huff, he is this Shine, real nigga that busts his guns. Him and Game have a problem. This dude won't stop disrespecting people. Now, this dude coming at me disrespecting. What the fans need to understand is that you see him cock diesel, bulletproof vest. When you wear a bulletproof vest, you a scared nigga. When you in a bulletproof truck, you scared. Simple. You know what I'm saying? He ain't grow up with them 20 white boys that be walking around in them cock diesel bodyguard niggas. They ain't from Queens, and Queens don't see him, and they don't see him in the club. So he feeling like he need this gimmick to get at Joe for some credibility. This the realest dude. The whole rap industry know Joe the realest dude, but what they don't understand is this dude is stand behind 20 bodyguard cops and go nah, 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 you know, and you can't really touch this dude. But he ain't think about his peoples. You understand what I'm saying? That's what's so crazy about this whole situation, man. Because, you know, it's just a matter of time, B. I'm not with this battle rap shit. You know, that's not my style. That staying in the closet, talking shit about niggas, goo goo gaga, that's not my style. The fans is forcing me to respond. So on my album, I'm gonna hit them with a little something, a little lethal dose, a one hitter quitter. But other than that, I'm not with that rap battle shit. That's not what I do, man. And that's coward shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking about dudes and, you know, pop off. Nigga, pop off what? Nigga, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? You don't see no bodyguards or nothing here, nigga. What's up? Stop it.